Guys, this weekend I did something so extremely basic, and I can't believe I'm making a video about this, but all it was is I made a to-do list. Just a simple, boring list of things that I needed to do, right? I put them all down on my phone just for me to follow for yesterday and today. And I followed them, and I got everything done so early. So I'm making this video for people that are productive, but just don't know what to do and use their energy in the right way. And this felt so good. I can't believe I'm making this sounds so stupid as I'm talking about it, but it felt so profound. I think that I should be making lists every single day of what I need to do the next day. And it just felt so good. And this has nothing to do with me suddenly becoming disciplined. Like I've told you guys, I'm a productive and disciplined person, but I think it just made it so easy to follow it. I just literally straight up followed it, and it was so easy. I know this sounds so boring and stupid, but I had to make a video to talk about this, and it felt like I found a cheat code for being functional, on a weekend. It was really good for a weekend, but I want to talk about the realization that I'm making here and what the big picture of this is. And it's really essentially automating your life, and how automating your life is pretty freaking goated, automating your life, not in a sci-fi robotic way. I'm not talking about any weird science thing. I'm talking about just making your life easier on purpose, right? Putting the systems in place, creating those simple systems that remove the friction so you don't have to rely on motivation every single day. You're trying to create as little friction as you can to start what you want to do, and you're tracking that with these systems. And why do these systems work? Well, it's because you're making a plan that fits your life. You're starting out by making that plan, right? And then you're following that plan enough for it to matter, right? You're following it, and you're using it, you're utilizing it, and you're abiding to it. And then you make progress almost automatically because you're just following the plan, and then you end up achieving your desired goal, right? It's not necessarily discipline. It's just kind of following a structure and letting the structure doing the heavy lifting, and just following it and just reading the directions. So I'm going to talk about some real examples here that I've been doing this, and I want to talk about how impactful it's been. So I've talked about strength training. I've talked about in other videos where you can periodize or create plans or waves of plans for your strength training. But now I'm doing this new plan that I started about 2 weeks ago that I had AI made, just because it was I put in certain things that I wanted, certain criteria, and it's creating it for me. And I'm trying it out. It's also AI, so I don't know if it's going to make me tiny, right? I don't mean that actually, but I don't know what it's going to do, if it's an optimal plan, but I'm just trying it out, right? That's a system I put in place, and it's doing all the work for me. Investing my money, I automatically invest X amount of dollars every month into my 401k, my IRA, and my brokerage accounts every month, right? That's automated, and it's a system I put in place. Another system, the one I just talked about that I'm going to be doing so much of, that I started the video talking about, to-do lists. That has literally been profound for me, and it's so stupid. But just knowing what you need to generally get done in a day, and then just acting on it first thing in the morning, on a Saturday or Sunday. That's what I did yesterday and today, guys, and it felt really good. Gosh, it felt like it was a weekend, but you felt like you deserved the weekend. You didn't feel like garbage. It was so nice. I also this weekend got my oil changed and my transmission fluid changed in my car. And I want to create a Google sheet to track out the maintenance on my car, because I want to get I drive a Honda Civic, and I want to get it to 250,000 miles. It's currently at 58,000, but I'm doing all the right things, and I'm creating a sheet with AI to maintain this flow, right? To keep everything up and make sure I'm on track to have this car take care of itself. And as ironic as this is going to sound, I also have a system put in place for this YouTube channel. So I'm literally following a system of recording consistently and posting consistently. And I'm literally abiding that system right now as I talk to you guys about systems. So it's almost like a paradox, but it works, right? Because here I am, right? and it's making a video about systems. But the best part about all of this, right, is you get to design the system, and you can use AI to do this. You can use help from other people, but you are the foundation, right? You are creating this system. You are designing it. You are tailoring it to your lifestyle and your goals. And it's not about becoming a different person. It's about supporting the person you already are and supporting your future self. So the common objection to this whole kind of idea and thing about automating and putting in systems in your life is like, there's so much tracking going on here that I don't want to track my whole life, right? Like there's just too much. It's so overwhelming. Like it's too much numbers, too much sheets, blah, 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 however you track, right? It's too much. And I totally understand that. And that's not what the whole intention of this is. It's not necessarily about tracking. It is, but the most important thing is it's about clarity, and it's about clarifying where you are in relation to your goals or where you want to be in your progress. So it's very helpful, and these systems are meant to help you, right? They're not meant to overwhelm you. So they're not like a homework thing. They're like a shortcut. They're like a guide for you, right? You are creating these things to aid you, to make life easier for you. It shouldn't make things harder. That's the whole beauty of this whole thing. And that's what I'm noticing is I've continued to put these systems in place as I continue to track them. Things are working out, guys. And you know what? I think just the to-do list was the cherry on top. It's because it's kind of brings everything together, right? But, you know, I think honestly, automating your life it really is goated, really. And it lets you stop relying on motivation and start relying on structure, because if you can act on structure, guys, and the habits for those that create that structure and abiding to that system, you're going to get what you want. And life gets a lot easier when you stop doing everything manually, right? You're just abiding the system and you're letting it do the work, and you're just doing what it tells you. So thank you guys so much for listening. I hope this connected with any of you guys. Have you guys thought about implementing this? How have you guys used systems in your life to kind of implement and help you achieve your goals? I think it's so important, and I think it's great. So thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you all had a great weekend, and peace out, guys.